Trois quatre cinq six sept eight neuf dix. Right, today we're checking out Nox Hill featuring when it says Nox Hill and Victus. This song's called Untrue. It's premiered earlier today. I didn't watch the premiere. I was aware of it, but I chose not to because I wanted to do a reaction to it. But I chose to hold off for a little bit to let the video work its way in Nox Hill's mysterious algorithm, and let it, do its numbers and stuff. And before I just dive straight in, but yeah, so we got this. It's Nox Hill and Victus. It's called Untrue. Let's dive in. Subscribe to both of their channels. Support their artists. That's the most important thing. So yeah, let's go.
Coming down 5 at a red light, everything right at a left light. Sun goes down on my best light, drown my downs for the best high. I just can't get out of my head like.
Wow, I mean, sorry to pause it so soon, but that's a completely different kind of flow than what we used to from Nox Hill. So we can see that he's experimenting with different flows. That's cool. Also, wow. So I keep saying, I keep saying that. I don't mean to keep saying that. Like, it's just a course of habit. I'm sorry about that. I'll do my best not to. Let's take that from the beginning. Like, you see all these different captures. No, the different captures. Like it was in the video, just going flickering from. It's like. Okay. No, I like the acoustic guitar and the instrumentation. I like that. That's cool.
Coming down 5 at a red light, everything right at a left light. Sun goes down on my best light, drown my downs for the best high. I just can't get out of my head like doubt is knocking at my door. I shouldn't let him in right. Running around my head again. I keep running into all my sins. I wish that we never had been friends, but they were there for me when I was scared. I swear I've seen this scene before. Broken dreams and crippled wings, I'm shattered on the floor. Everything that mattered on that mattress by the door feels like I'm moving backwards. Who's really keeping score? I wish I could be the one in tune, but every step I'm further from the truth, and every breath is further out from you. I'm scared that I'm running out of. I feel like I'm running out of room. I need something but I'm never one to choose. I tell myself it's just better when I lose. I turn to you, but I feel untrue. My baby, I need help. I know I'm crazy. I'm not well. I'm slowly breaking in my.
So this is. So I'm not doing like a full bar breakdown, like Nox Hill does. Is well known for, is analytical bar breakdowns. Nox Hill, #1 bar breakdown channel on YouTube. So I'm not going to do that, but I sort of get it, like struggling with mental health and inner struggles, and which I'm facing, and I'm facing myself. Like with my, I suffer from anxiety, my panic attacks. Just last year, I lost my dad. I've had friends come and go. I lost, a few years ago, I lost my best friend, also, who passed away. so it's like mentally, and just I'm struggle. I still struggle with that, and I do my best to try and keep going forward, keep moving forward, no matter what. But but sometimes it's trying to stay strong and just trying to be there for others, and just keep, even though you're battling inside, you're still trying to stay strong for other people. It gets exhausting, and it's sometimes it could like takes a toll on your mind, on your mental health. It takes a toll, and it's hard to be. Sometimes it's I feel that sometimes it's hard to stay to stand strong when you feel weak. I know it's hard, and I feel it myself, because I battle with my mental health. I know I'm struggling with it, and I'm doing my best to cope with it without the use of medication and anything like that. I used to use medication, but I fucked them off. The medication fucked them off, and I'm just trying to do it myself. But I think that through every dark night comes a brighter day. It's just got to hang in there, and just and just having good people around you and family and stuff is it's it helps you get through it. It's just it's a beautiful thing, and it's tough. So sorry about the long tangent. Sorry about that, but it's just so something like this. It just this really speaks to me.
Turn to you, but I feel untrue. My baby, I need help. I know I'm crazy, I'm not well. I'm slowly breaking in myself, but I can't do this by myself. So running from mirrors, the war that is in me. My feeling is empty, the ceiling is spinning. I'm draining my empathy.
No, sorry. I'm going to let you finish in a minute, Knox. But that sudden switch up in that flow switch, I was not ready for that. We come from that like melodic, like hook. We were coming from that, and then suddenly go no, I wasn't ready for that. That sudden transition like that. I was like, wow.
So, but I can't do this by myself. So running from mirrors, the war that is in me. My feeling is empty, the ceiling is spinning. I'm draining my empathy. I know that I need a truce. Back to the wall and I'm back in the noose. Backwards I fall and I'm chopping to use. I give it all and I'm back in this room. I need friends cause I get been my own worst enemy. Afraid to vent the pain within, I'm drained of energy. My head is spins, I'm giving and can't find no rest.
No, I feel that, like being drained, feeling the feeling drained of energy, like yeah, I definitely feel that, and as well, well, I mean, there's so much I can speak on this subject for a long time, but I only have so much time to say what I'm thinking, and without not just droning on for so long. But wow, this just feels it feels very, very personal, and I feel like that. I respect the. And like opening up and showing that vulnerable side, which when Nox Hill's recording his YouTube videos, like he was doing his reactions and his bar breakdowns, we only see that side of Knox. We don't see the what's really going on behind closed doors, and how he really feels, and and why he's battling with, and because I'm battling similar stuff, like personal inner like demons and hardships, and just trying to keep a handle on like in demons and emotional exhaustion. it's fucking hard work. It's a hard battle to fight, but but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. You know, it is possible to win the battle. It is possible. To say, it's just wow. This really gets about. I wasn't expecting this to be emotional like this, and well, I wasn't really sure what to expect, to be honest. Other than lyricism. Which Nox Hill's all about. His pen. Yeah, absolutely. Wow.
Give it all and I'm back in this room. I need friends cause I get been my own worst enemy. Afraid to vent the pain within, I'm drained of energy. My head is spins, I'm giving and can't find no remedy. I'm split between my sins and sins, but there's no symmetry. Chase what I wanted, I'm running, but never to you. I wanna feel wanted, but every time I'm feeling used.
No, flow. So I like how he just like accelerated with a flow and then just paused and stopped. It's kind of like it reminds me of like an Eminem kind of thing. Eminem would like when he spits his bars, and it really accelerate and then pause, stop, pause, and accelerate. Blood go and then pause. You know what I mean? So I can see that some similarities. There's just wow. I really appreciate that. The flow switches that's been going on in this is it's blowing my mind right now. Sorry if I'm not explaining everything perfectly as well as like how Nox Hill would, but it could. It can do a much better job at breaking bars down than what I can. But I'm not a bar breakdown channel. I do like to dabble now and again and breaking bars down now and then. It depends how I feel, but essentially I'm not a bar breakdown channel. But I love that. Just that flow, that just stop and start, just like where accelerate, like with the flow, go and then just paused, and then goes. I appreciate that. That was dope. I think I've gone back a bit too far now.
Back to the wall and I'm back in the noose. Backwards I fall and I'm chopping to use. I give it all and I'm back in this room. I need friends cause I get been my own worst enemy. Afraid to vent the pain within, I'm drained of energy. My head is spins, I'm giving and can't find no remedy. I'm split between my sins and sins, but there's no symmetry. Chase what I wanted, I'm running, but never to you. I wanna feel wanted, but every time I'm feeling used. I look to the sky, color the lines, all I can feel is the blues. Back in the mood, feeling untrue, I need room. I feel like I'm running out of room. I need something, but I'm never one to choose. I tell myself it's just better when I lose. I turn to you, but I feel untrue. My baby, I need help. I know I'm crazy, I'm not well. I'm slowly breaking in my shell, but I can't do this by myself. So
all I'm gonna say is, and I'll say for this to anyone and everyone. There's nothing wrong with reaching out and asking for help. There's nothing weak about that. Just trying to reach out and ask for help. There's nothing weak about that. It's not going to make you less of a man or less of a woman, a boy or a girl. That's the most courageous thing you can do, and that's reaching out for help. That's you taking the first step. The first step forward. That's the first step to recovery. Is reaching out, and just in place. If it was like struggling with like mental health and struggling with that, talk to somebody, whether it's a family member or someone that close to you, or a friend, or someone, you know, and take that first step. Don't feel ashamed to don't feel ashamed to reach out and ask for help, because you know the first step to recovery is reaching out. And there are people that can sympathise, and Nox Hill used to, oh no, Nox Hill says, you're never truly alone, and he's right, and it's absolutely 100% spot on. You know, you're not truly alone. There's always someone that you can you know, just don't feel ashamed for struggling with mental health. I'm sorry if I'm going on a bit of a tangent, but it's just a song like this. It's kind of making me feel that way. There's so much I want to say, but because I'm going to be open and honest with you right now, I struggle with my mental health, and I'm battling every single day. You know, just sometimes just to sit in front of this camera, the mic, and do these reactions. Sometimes, you know, there's been times where I just not really felt like it at all, and I just wanted to just quit and just be like, you know what, fuck this. But I keep going because you guys, with the comments that I get on my videos have been, you know, phenomenal, have been fantastic, and which I really always appreciate. You know, I always appreciate that, and that's what motivates me. That's what keeps me going, is you guys. So I want to say thank you for that, because you help, you know, you're helping me more than what you realise. So sorry about the long tangent again, but sorry, I was trying to avoid that, but yeah, this.
Crazy, I'm not well, I'm slowly breaking in my shell, but I can't do this by myself, so I feel like I'm running out of room, but I'm not the one to choose. It's just better when I lose. I turn around, but I feel untrue. I turn around, but I feel untrue. I feel like I'm running out of room. I need something, but I'm never one to choose. I tell myself it's just better when I lose. I turn to you, but I feel untrue.
Who will do these people? I mean, I'm not sure why they keep grabbing them, but okay.
My baby, I need help. I know I'm crazy. I'm not well. I'm slowly breaking in my shell, but I can't do this by myself. So
Okay. So is there anything else at the end? No, it's nice. It's kind of blank. Okay. Well, that was Nox Hill and Victus. Wow. Oh, blimey! Do you know what? I wasn't expecting that. You know that like, that was quite a heavy subject matter in terms of like dealing with mental health, inner struggles, the personal, you know, dealing with personal hardships and inner demons and stuff like that, and emotional exhaustion. You know, because I think that's something that we all experience. You know, we all go through things of that at some point in our lives, but it's, you know, it's not always about what you go through. It's how you deal with it. You know, it's just trying to find that the best way to deal with it, and you know, that's productive. And you know, like I say, like I said, you know, if you're if you're struggling, don't feel ashamed. Don't be afraid to reach out and and tell someone that you're struggling, that you need help. There's nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever, because that's the most courageous thing you can do, is to reach out and ask for help. You know, it's the best thing you can do. Yeah, I think, you know, because reaching out, you know, and asking for help is the first step to recovery. Yeah, and I've already gone on a tangent already. It's like this video is 20 minutes already, and I don't want to go because I could go on for another 20 minutes, but I'm not going to. But yeah, that's great. So I'll big up to Nox Hill and Victus. Yeah, so go and support them, and yeah, I'll catch you again on the next one. Like, share, subscribe if that's what you're into. Only if you're into that kind of thing, because it helps me out a ton. It just motivates me to keep making more content for you guys. So yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Cheers. Love you all. Peace.